Good morning, gang. Happy November 1st. Today's Tuesday, isn't it? Gee, what do you know? There we go. All right. So I want to give you something on this whole student loan forgiveness, yada, yada, yada. Okay. You start tying some of these things together, and maybe the left didn't think this all the way through. All right. I'm going to give you this. There was a story yesterday about Trinity College in Connecticut, and where the administrator, now Trinity College is a private college. I'll give you this. Okay? Where the administration decided that students hanging the Gadsden flag and the thin blue line flag was against their policy, and literally sent out administrators to go remove these flags, this personal property, from students' residences, okay? Which, looking at this, looks like the dorm. I want you to watch this real quick.
We're asked to take it down.
Who are you touching our flags? You have no right to do this.
You are directed to take it down.
Well,
The dean's office has requested.
You're targeting us.
Put your phone away.
Absolutely not. I have every right to record, and you know that. This is America. We have the First Amendment right of freedom of speech, freedom of expression. I don't know why you're taking my flags
Call
down.
campus safety for me.
Call the dean. Call the dean. I want to speak to
You were told you can go down and see the dean, so you can go ahead and do that.
You're not going to tell anybody else anything. I told you, once you tell everyone else to remove it, then we'll consider it. But, why do you target us
You've been given a
specifically?
directive.
Sir, you support
Targeting us
this?
specifically.
This. You guys are targeting our property. I don't know why you're doing
The other
this.
flags
Please back
afterwards?
up.
No, why are you touching
Please
my
back up.
flags? Did you pay for these flags?
You were asked to take them down.
Don't touch my flags.
You were taken.
You're gonna
asked to
pay for
take
them?
down.
You're gonna
were
pay
asked
for them?
to take them down, and you were told that they would be taken down.
Are you guys going to the other people next?
So are you going to take down the other flags?
Everyone's being asked to take them down.
So they're being asked, but our
Why are
flags
we
are being
forced?
ripped off. Right? They're being asked, but our flags are being ripped off.
Why are we forced?
You think that's right? That's right?
You can go speak with the deans. You're given that.
I don't know who you are. For all I know, you're a stranger and you're ripping my flags off. So what about that flag right there? Why aren't you guys taking that one first?
I'm waiting to hear directives from our deans. A message is going to be going out.
What do you mean you're waiting to hear from our dean? You just took our flags down.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'll take my flags. Thank
They're
you
going to
very
go to the
much.
dean's office.
I'll take my
Do not
flags.
touch me.
I bought these. You're not taking my property. This is stealing. That's
It is not.
stealing.
The college
I
has the
paid
right
for this.
to remove
No,
items.
the college does not have the right to take my flags. Okay, this is mine. And that was ridiculous.
Yep. And as the kid put it at the end, that was ridiculous. Where the school gets off taking personal property is beyond me. Now, they could say that this is hung on school property. I'll give you that, okay? But this is where my point comes to the student loan. Trinity College is a private educational facility. Does it get any federal money? If it does, then that is public land, okay? If they accept one student who gets a student loan that has their student loan forgiven, that's tax dollars. Therefore, you and I own that building, not the school, okay? Because our tax dollars paid for it. Trinity College came up here and blatantly said they are going to violate these students' First Amendment rights. Okay? Where does it end? Okay? Now, a lot of you guys know I grew up in Michigan, and go back 40 years, there was a huge hullabaloo all the time around holidays, that oh, you couldn't put a nativity scene on City Hall's grounds because, they wanted, equal representation of other religions, okay? So eventually a compromise was settled, and there was also a menorah that was put on City Hall grounds. Fine. Then, of course, the Church of Satan got involved and says, now we want a display on city grounds too, and then, of course, all hell broke loose. But where does this stop? Okay? Why is it that we have such a problem in this country of people respecting the police, fire department, the military? You hear all the defund the police crap, but God knows when David DePape broke into the Pelosi's house, what did Paul Pelosi do? He ran to the bathroom and called 911. Okay, called the police. Ask any police officer and they'll tell you the old line. I'm the most hated person in town until you need me. Think about it. You drive down the road, you see a squad car on the side pulling over people for speeding, and you kind of mutter under your breath. But God knows if somebody breaks into your house, boy, you want the police there as fast as possible. This is the double standard. They want freedom of speech. They want freedom of speech unless you have it. Okay? Freedom of speech means that everybody is allowed to say whatever they want. In regards to the flag issue, there have been Supreme Court hearings allowing people to fly the Confederate flag, allowing people to fly the Nazi flag. Okay? Is that okay? You don't have to like it. There's a lot of things out there that I don't like. There's flags that I don't like seeing flown. I certainly don't like seeing the Mexican flag flown on U.S. land. Okay? Sorry, this ain't Mexico. You want to fly the Mexican flag? Go fly it in Mexico. There's other flags too that I do not approve of. I'm not going around and ripping them down. Okay? But this is the thing. Freedom of speech, the First Amendment, is what this country is built upon. And when people are trying to take it away, take down your flag, kick you off of Twitter, give you a strike on YouTube, we have big problems. Hopefully this Congress will do something about it. Okay? And, force the Department of Justice to start enforcing the law equally. But this woman should be tossed on her ass for violating those students' First Amendment rights. She didn't want anybody recording it. I hope to God that video goes viral and that woman is a pariah in Connecticut. Pinball out.